Weekdays, a Bernie segment tonight. If you follow the campaign closely, you know there's a lot of nitpicking going on. Here's a good example. Now, it was a huge story. Now, the factor ignored the cough because everybody coughs. And unless Secretary Clinton has tuberculosis, we don't think it's a big story. There's plenty of other small ball stuff going on. Joining us from North Carolina, Bernie Goldberg. So am I wrong here, or should we be just pecking these candidates to death?
You are definitely not wrong about the coughing incident. It's perfectly legitimate to report that she had a coughing attack in a hard news story. That's fine. But there are too many people, Bill, in the opinion business, in this case, conservative opinion business, who use anything they can get their hands on as a weapon. Let's take the coughing incident. What was the point in running the coughing incident on radio and on television by some conservatives? To say that she's sick, that she has a secret disease, and that what? That she isn't physically capable of being president of the United States. I am no Hillary Clinton fan, not at all. But even what passes for opinion journalism has to be fair. You want to attack her because she's dishonest? No problem. You want to attack the Clinton Foundation for their shenanigans? No problem. You want to find out if there's any evidence that she really is sick? No problem.
Yeah, if you can find it out.
But
sure.
To bring somebody down because...
Well, they weren't bringing her down. They were mocking her for coughing, which I thought was ridiculous. Let's go over to the other side.
I think it was a little more than that. I think they were trying to influence some people who are still swayable, that she's not capable of being president.
Pass away right after she's inaugurated. Yeah. Okay. Now, on the Trump side, he was fined $2,500, which for Trump is lunch. That's lunch. All right, $2,500 for donating improperly to the Attorney General of Florida, Pam Bondi. And the left blowing this thing up like this is Watergate 2, and I'm going, it was a clerical error that he was cited for, according to Giuliani, who, you know, okay, maybe the mayor's not. Come on. Well, wait a minute now. I've never heard Giuliani misstate a fact. I have never heard him do that.
You know what? Anytime I hear a surrogate,
but it's Giuliani, though. I mean, he may be a surrogate, but he's not a misleader.
I was a bigger fan of Giuliani before he became a surrogate. Let's take that incident that you mentioned, the $2,500 fine.
Yeah.
When the Clintons fool around with their foundation, all the conservatives think, correctly, that it's big news. He took $25,000 from the Trump Foundation.
And gave it to Bondi.
And gave it to an attorney general in Florida who was thinking about investigating.
Maybe. She might
Trump
have.
Was thinking about the Trump University.
Could have.
She decided not to. Maybe it was because of the money. Maybe it wasn't because of the money.
You can't say maybe she did it because you're impugning her honesty then. You can't say maybe she did it.
Are you telling me, are you really telling me, you were a hard news reporter.
Yeah.
Put that hat on for a second. Are you telling me that a candidate takes $25,000 improperly out of his own foundation?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it this way. Hillary Clinton takes $25,000 out of the Clinton Foundation.
Right.
Gives it to some liberal Democrat who may or may not be investigating the Clinton Foundation. Come on, that's news. That's legitimate news.
It may be, I'm not saying don't mention it, but it's not Watergate 2, Bernie.
I agree. That I agree with you on.
You can mention it, but there are people setting themselves on fire in Tallahassee.
No, on that I agree with you.
Okay. Thank God, because I have to go. Because we have waters, and you know we can't.
Oh yeah, you don't want to miss that genius.
Talking about small.